3 priests who were sexually and psychologically abused by Chile's most notorious predator priest are speaking about their upcoming meeting with Pope Francis. The men say they will share their experiences to help prevent future abuse. In early June, the Holy Father will host them and 2 other priest survivors, as well as 2 lay people and 2 priests who provided them with spiritual support. The men were abused by Father Fernando Adima, a charismatic preacher. The Vatican sentenced him to a lifetime of penance and prayer for his crimes in 2011. Edward Pentin, Rome correspondent for EWTN's National Catholic Register, joins us. Ed, the Holy Father is taking extraordinary steps to reach out to victims. How are the different parties reacting?
Well, the bishops, Lauren, are being very compliant. They're doing really what the Pope is asking of them. A bishop of Chile only over the weekend suspended 22 priests who were accused of abuse and apologized for not acting sooner. As far as the victims are concerned, they're very happy with the Pope. They say he's been very empathetic, but they'd like more concrete action taken. But other parties beyond Chile are a bit concerned. They want more consistency and they want similar action taken in their countries.
The Holy Father publicly defended a Chilean bishop accused by victims of having witnessed and ignored their abuse. He has apologized for that. Today, the editorial board of the New York Times says the Pope is opening his eyes. In your view, are these meetings with victims his attempt to rectify the situation?
Very much so, yes. I mean, he said in February, in fact, that he meets regularly with sex abuse victims on Fridays. So this is very much in keeping, it seems, with his general approach. And it's very much also in keeping with his emphasis on encounter and dialogue and really meeting those victims who've had to suffer this.
Last week, the bishops of Chile offered to resign en masse, and it's the first time an entire bishops' conference has done that. Do you expect the Pope to accept their resignations, and what would that mean for the Church in Chile?
I think certainly some will be accepted, Lauren. Whether he accepts all of them, we don't know, but certainly those who are most guilty of covering up and mishandling the abuse are likely to go. But beyond, it's not really the impact on Chile so much as I think the impact on Latin America as a whole. There's lots of reports coming out of other similar cases, not least in Honduras, where there's a bishop alleged to have committed acts of sexual abuse against seminarians, but also in the Pope's native Argentina. There's said to be a lot of cases there which haven't really come to light yet. So I think we're going to see more of this in the coming weeks and months.
Edward Pentin, Rome correspondent for EWTN's National Catholic Register. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Lauren.